Okay, so today topic was plan to plan transfer. Okay, so
Okay.
we already having the info. We already discussed about the plan to plan transfer. Okay, but that is the transfer posting. But this is the stock transfer. Okay, so transfer posting is
Okay.
different. Stock transfer is different. Okay, so let's understand about what is the transfer posting. Okay, and what is the stock transfer.
Okay.
So we already discussed about the stock transfer posting. So
Posting. Yes. Yes.
yeah, so plan to plan transfer. Okay,
Okay.
so transfer posting we already completed. So by using transfer posting also you can do the process to plan transfer, one step procedure, two step procedure. Okay, that is if it is one step, then it is a 301 moment type, and if it is two step, 303 and 305 moment type, right? So this is the already we discussed. Okay, now in the plan to plan transfer only we have different method, that is called stock transfer. Stock transfer, plan to plan transfer. So here how we will do, we will go with the route. Okay, route means we will not get any st related transactions, only we will go with the transactions only. Okay, but here we have that, we have the PO. Okay, PO, and we will be having the PO here. By using PO only you will be transferring the stock. Okay, so that
That
is
is
called
internal
stock
PO,
transfer.
sir.
Yeah, with reference to PO, we will do the with reference to PO. So here moment type was 351. Okay, so 351 is the moment type here. So the procedure is, first we will be creating the PO. So usually we will call as a stock transfer order, transport order. Okay, we will call as a stock transfer order. Okay, STO. Okay, and we'll create a stock transfer order. Okay, then by using stock transfer order we are issuing the goods issue, stock will be sending from the sending plant. Okay, from will be sending from supplying plant. Okay, from supply plant to receiving plant. Okay, so goods issue stock will be from supplying plant, it will be issued. Then the next procedure was goods is shipped. Okay, goods is shipped at stock, goods is stock at receiving plant. So we will do at receiving plant. Okay, so only three steps are there here: plant, PO, goods issue, goods is shipped. Okay, so here you will get a moment type of 351, and here you will get a moment type 101. Okay, so this is the stock transfer from one plant to another plant. Okay, so from one plant to another plant. Clear? So to do this process we need two plants. Okay, we need two plants. Let's see how many plants we have. So let's see, go to MMBE and see that if we have. Okay, we'll go, what we'll do, we'll be extending the material. Okay, first we'll extend the material. So how many materials we have, we already done earlier with 301 moment, right? We'll check that what is the material which we are already did. So go to MB51, check the material document which is posted with 301 moment type. Okay, with posted with 301 moment type, and the maybe we can put my user ID. Maybe we can check that also. You can by using check the my user ID. So H2, H2, HANA 62. Okay, so this is the user ID which we are using. We just already posted, right? We not posted anything. We already posted, right? 301. Okay, so moment type was not working here. So how we can check then? Plant we can check by using plant GCM. Let's see if any list was there. So this is the one which we are posted. earlier from GCEM to GCET. Okay. So now this material already extended to these two plants. So usually if you want to do plant to plant transfer, the material, whatever the material which you are using, it must be extended to two plants. Okay, supply plant and receiving plant. Okay, clear? So now check the material stock. It was how much stock it is available in the both plants. Okay, so GCEM have the 8 lakhs 9,000 something which is there. Okay, so this is the stock we have in this plant, and let's see. I'll just remove this one. I'll execute this one. We can see the both plants at a time. Headphones ఇచ్చి ఫ్యాన్ వేసుకో పర్లేదు. ఫ్యాన్ కావాలంటే హెడ్ఫోన్స్ వేసుకో. Okay, so in between, let's see, it's run that. Okay, so now we have the stock here. GCM have like 8 lakhs and around, and GCET have the 1,99,000 we have stock. Okay, now let's create the PO. So to create the PO, STO PO, we have the separate document type. Okay, so here we have to use the document type UB. Okay, item category. If you remember that we are using every process, we are using one item category, right? So to differentiate the procedure, right? Standard it is a blank, third party, consignment, right? Subcontracting. Yeah. So we are using item category everywhere. So here we are using item category U. It is a stock transfer. So let's go to ME21N, go to ME21 creation and use the document type UB. Okay, you can see that document type stock transfer order. You can use the stock. When you selected the UB document type, so system automatically, instead of the vendor, it will display the supply plant. That means you are doing the stock transfer from one plant to another plant. Okay, so the difference of the transfer posting and stock transfer is, in the transfer posting we don't need any PO. Okay, so that means there is no proof what you are asking, what is the requirement. But in this stock transfer we have the proof that the receiving plant, they are sending the PO details to the supply plant and they are requesting that these materials are required. So it is like we have the proper evidence of what it is required in the receiving plant. Okay, clear? Now I'm just sending the stock from supply plant to receiving plant. Okay, so I will just entering the supply plant here. So what is my supply plant here? CGEM, right? CGEM.
Yes, GCEM.
Yeah, so I'm just entering that CGEM.
GCEM, sir.
Okay,
GCEM.
sorry, GCEM. Okay, GCEM. Okay, then enter the organization structure. So in receiving, it is the same plant, right? So within the same company code, different plants. You can create, if you have separate purchasing organization, you can create separate purchasing organization, or if you have the same purchase organization, you can use that. But company code will be the same because within the same company code you are doing. So company code will not be there is no difference there. Okay. Now you can use that if you have purchasing organization, separate purchasing organization either, you can create, but that will be the valid purchasing organization you have to enter. Okay, so let me check that if we have any separate purchasing organization they have created. So in the receiving plant, what is the purchasing organization you can enter. Okay, so GC EM and GCET. So GCET is there. So I can use GCET. Okay. Now my material 100, okay, 1000241, right? So this is the, I just entered that, and I'll just entering that. What is the receiving plant? So receiving plant, they will create a request. Okay, who need the stock, who need the material, they will raise the request to the supply plant. So from GCET plant they need material, they will be raising the request from here. Okay, so enter and enter how much stock you need. Okay, you can enter that stock, how much you need, how much stock it is needed. You can, and you can enter that which store location they want to be received. Okay, so you can enter that where you want to be received that. Okay, so GCES, I'm just entering that. Clear? You can see that just simple PO, it's kind of simple PO. We just selecting the item category, the document type UB. This document type already having the only item category U. That's why it is coming automatically U. How you know that? You can check in the configuration when you are creating the document types. In the document type level, you are allowing only one item category. So that's why it defaultly it is coming that for this document type only one item category. We already discussed about that, how to create the document type, pivot document type. So you can see there the document type, purchase order document type. Go to document type and select your UB document type. Okay, in this UB document type, allowed item categories only. What are the allowed item categories? So here it is only U. So system automatically default which is coming U. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. So, and you can also see other factors also. You can see here. This is a transport. Okay. So transport it is. So all the setting configuration settings and all it is here only. The number ranges. If you need different number ranges, you can maintain. Okay, you can maintain the external number range. You can maintain field selection control. You can maintain control. You can maintain and all you can do. Okay, clear. So now what? So because of that, it is coming automatically item category U, and you can see that there is no shipping tab. Okay, here no shipping tab. It is a normal process. We are not doing any ST process here. Only MM process only we are doing. So via MM route there is no shipping. Okay. So we just created STO PO. So what you are requesting, this GCEM supply plant is requesting to, so sorry, this GCET plant is requesting to GCM need this material 1000 pieces. Okay, so okay, so now I enter this the plant. This is the stock transport order. So you can see the name also stock transport order created. Okay, now the stock transport order, once it is created, what you will do usually you will go to MIGO and you are doing the goods issue to transfer, right? So you are doing the goods issue and enter the purchase order number. So the movement type is 351 movement type. Okay, you are issuing the stock from supply plant. You are not receiving in this step. You are only issuing the stock. Okay, so that's why you can see from where you are issuing. Okay, from where you are issuing that you have to enter which plant and store location the stock is there, and just entering that it is a stock transfer. You can see the tab which is coming stock transfer, and who is the receiving plant and who is the supplying plant. Okay, clear? Clear?
Sir.
Okay, now check item okay, check, and if you are sending 1000 pieces, you can send 1000 pieces, and all the details you can check. Click on check and post. So stock which is moving from one plant to another plant. The stock which is moving from another plant, one plant to another plant. In this step, we just issue the stock. So the stock which is down from, which is already reduced from 8,99,000 to 8,08,000, it is down. But if you see that in the receiving plant, still the stock was not updated. Still it is old stock only, because it will be in the stock in transit. Okay, stock in transit, where it will be there, it will be there in the stock in transit. So where I can see the stock in transit and all, where you can see the stock in transit, that is, you can see separate transaction code for this, that is go to MB5T MB5T. Okay, so what is the movement type here we are using?
351.
351 movement type. What we are doing, what process we are doing?
We are transferring the stock from one plant to another plant.
So one plant to another plant here. So the plant we are issuing here. Okay. So you can see the PO number, that is STO number. Okay, and you can see how much quantity you are ordered. Okay. So MB5T, if it is displaying the entry, that means it is the pending. Still it is not completed at receiving plant. Only supplying plant is they are issued, but receiving plant they are not received still. Okay. So now go to do the what you can do. You can do the
Goods issue.
goods receipt, right? So what you can do, you can put that. Okay, you can put um, okay. So what you can do now here, you have place in storage only, remove from storage, and okay. So you can do goods shape, but there will be a option. Okay, let me try this one. 608. Okay, so we are receiving the stock into the receiving plant. We are receiving into receiving plant here. Okay, so item check and post. So now the document, the stock was moved from okay one plant to another plant. So the stock received at receiving plant. So let's see, refresh this one. Okay, so you can see the stock was updated. Earlier 1,99,000 or something which is there, and you can also see the you can also see that where this, if you can refresh this one. Okay, so what will be happen? It will gone because you already moved from your store location from the stock in transit to
Yeah.
our location. So you can go back and execute this one. It won't be display anything. So it is already completed. The stock in transit stock was moved. Okay. So this is the way you can do the stock transfer between the plant to plant transfer by using road via road. Clear?
Yes.
So this is the procedure 1 and this is the procedure 2 you can do. Okay. So now how many procedures we work on? One is by using transfer posting one step procedure. Second is transfer posting only, again two step procedure. Transfer posting again two step procedure, and the third one is stock transfer. Stock transfer from one plant to another plant. Okay, so these three procedures are completed. Now let's go to the other way of the stock transport order. So now we are discussing about stock transport order. This is also we are using for plant to plant transfer only. So what it is there? So we have the different procedures are there here. So the fourth, we can do stock transport order that we called as STO between the two plants within the same company code. Okay, within the same company code. Okay, via ST delivery. Okay, So here we have with delivery and without billing. With delivery without billing. This is the fourth procedure. So why we don't have billing here? Because we are doing within the same company code. Okay, within the same company code means always we are accounting all, it will be happen at accounting level, right? At the company code level, right? So the balance balance account and general ledger account, all financial aspects, all tally, everything it will be happen at company code level. So if it is within the same company code, I can say that it is not we are selling to the anyone. We are just moving from one location, one plant to another plant. It might be manufacturing plant to another manufacturing plant to depot plant, or manufacturing plant to it might be storage plant, manufacturing plant to packing plant. So like you can do that, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can put that supply plant, supplying plant,
Receiving, sir.
receiving plant. Okay, and again, okay, so now these two are in the same company code. Okay, these two are the same company code. Okay, so company code is the same company code. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we are doing transfer from one plant to another plant. Okay, we are doing one plant to another plant within the same company code. These are all both it is within the same company code. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now in this process what will be happen? In this process what will be happen? We will be creating stock transfer order, same how we created for in the stock transfer with MM road. Here we are using via SD road. So we will be creating a stock transfer order, but we will be creating outbound delivery by using the by using stock transfer order. We are creating the outbound delivery and we'll be doing PGA and we'll be receiving the goods at receiving plant. Okay, so goods is shipped. So these four processes are involved in this. Okay, clear? Clear? Okay. So this stock transfer order is the PO where we are creating in a receiving plant we are creating. Okay. In receiving plant we are creating. Outbound delivery we are creating in supply plant because they are issuing the stock to the our store location. So our plant. So they are issuing the stock. Supply plant issuing the stock. So PGA also will be happening in the supply plant. What is the meaning of the outbound delivery? They are delivering the goods. They are preparing the goods to issue to the outside. Right? Goods is where it will be happen. To whom
stock,
stock which is
receiving plant,
required?
receiving
Receiving plant. Okay, receiving plant will be needed STO process. Okay, so now in this, to do this process, okay, how system will understand the procedure. So STO with delivery, we can call STO with delivery without billing. Okay, okay, so we can call via ST delivery. Okay, so usually we call this name is we called intra STO. What is it called? Intra STO means within the
internal company.
internal company. Okay, so for to do this process, first we need to material should be extended to material should be extended to material should be extended to supplying plant and receiving plant. Okay, when you creating the material, it should be created in both plants. Okay, and material should be extended to sales organization data, sales organization, distribution channel and division data, right? Then so extended to sales data in metal master record. Okay, if you have separate sales organization, distribution channel, division for the receiving plan and supply plan, then you can create separate. Okay, you can extend the material to the area. Then you must be create a customer master record. Okay, so who is the customer master record? Who is the customer? So
Customer
who
we are receiving
receiving plant is the customer. So for whom he is the customer? For whom he is the customer in supplying plant, right? Supplying plant. If I'm supplying, okay, I am you are the my customer, right? Because I'm sending the goods to you, right? So in supplying plant, okay, assume the receiving plant is the customer. Receiving plant is the customer, right? Because receiving plant they need the stock. In supplying plant, we just thinking that he is my customer. I'm sending the goods to him. Okay, clear. And fourth
yes
one
sir.
is vendor master card. Who will send the goods? Who will send the goods?
Supplying plant will send the goods.
Supply plant will go. So uh, in receiving plant, okay, assuming assume that the the supply plant is my vendor. So he is supplying to me. So supplying plant is my vendor. Okay, that means if I am the customer, I am receiving the goods from you. So you are my supplier, right?
Yes sir.
Okay, so in vendor master record, we will be creating that. In receiving plant, assume that the supplying plant is vendor. So how to be create this all needed. Okay. Other than that, you have to do configuration also. Configuration which is needed for ST configuration, that is like shipment, okay, shipping point, okay, shipping point and okay, shipping determination. Okay, and these are the from ST side they need to do. So they have to create sales office, sales organization, all these things which is required. Okay, so distribution channel and allowing, okay, divisions, all these things they have to create. From configuration point of view, okay, we need to assign the customer number in receiving plant in the setup of STO. Okay, so setup of STO configuration. So I will tell you where it is. Okay, and also which document type you are using. Document type you are using to create the STO. The document type you have to be assigned with combination of document type and supplying plant. So these two combinations, okay, you have to assign the delivery type. So this delivery type is the key role in the STO process. It will tell you that what process you are following, whether you are following intra-STO, inter-STO, return vendor returns, what process you are following that. So here we have the procedure called NL. Delivery type is NL. This is the ST. Delivery type is the created by ST team, but in our configuration we have to be assigned the combination of document type and supply brand. So document type is nothing but like UB, right? UB. So because you are doing STO process, right? So in document type UB, if you want to be differentiate that the above procedure, STO procedure, this stock transfer procedure, and this procedure, if you are following two procedures, if you are following these two procedures, then you can create a customized document type ZUB. Because if I'm using the same document type, then its system how it will confuse, because here also you are creating that PO, you are creating PO with using of document type UB and item category U, and here also you are using the same document type, right? So you can use ZUB if you want to use that. Okay, so that system understanding that if you are using ZUB, then you are planning to do with delivery without billing. Okay, so I'll just put here with delivery if it is okay, with delivery already there. Okay, so with delivery you are using, system will understand. If you are using UB, then system will understand that okay, you are using MM route. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is the procedure for STO procedure. So now already this material is extended to two plants because I am using this material from uh, both plants, right? It is there in the two plants. Okay, so now what we will do, the procedure what we will do first, okay, will extend into sales data. Okay, sales data will extend. What is the sales organization, distribution channel, division, that you need to be extended. Okay. Okay, so now let's go to see that any sales organization distribution channel division was created for this. Okay, if it is not created, we can have to create. So let's see assignment sales and organization distribution channel division. Go to, because we already used for third party, right? It might be already there. We'll check that. Okay. I'll just go to GCEM. I'll just go with 1000. Maybe if they are using 1000, okay, and 10 and GCEM. If okay, so this was not there. Okay, let's see if we filter that, if anything which is there. Okay, so filter that GCM. Okay, GCM was assigned 1000 and 01. Okay, okay, same way we can also check for your anyway it is already assigned for 1000, 01 and GCET. Okay, receiving plant also if it is assigned or not. So if it is not assigned, then I will do what I will do. I'll just extend it to 1000 and 01 and I can go with GCET. Okay. So I'm just studying receiving plant also having the sales organization distribution channel division. So we already created earlier the sales organization distribution and channel divisions in the enterprise structure procedure. Okay, so you just refer that. Now
Yes.
we'll go to logistic execution, see the shipping point, whether shipping point is assigned or not. So first we'll go for plant GCET, whether there is any shipping point is there 1000. Okay, so there is no shipping point was there for GCET, and let's assume check the GCM have already assigned to the TM01, it is assigned. TMIL is assigned. And the TM02 is assigned. And TMIT also it is assigned. So what I will do, I will check 1000 is there. I will assign for that 1000. So remember easily. Okay, we'll have the any shipping point is there. So 1000 shipping point. We'll check that any shipping. Okay, so what I will do, I will assign. I will just select first. First we'll select the GCET. Go up. I'll go up. Select the GCET first. Okay, and select and assign shipping point. So I'll just take the 1000 shipping point. Okay, so save. I'm just considering that have both having same shipping point, or if you have separate also, no problem. Okay. So I'll just assign the same one GCM. Okay. So GCM also have the 1000 shipping point. Okay. So now it is already assigned shipping point also. Now after that shipping shipping point determination. So go to logistical general and go to that shipping basic shipping, and you can do the global setting. You can see here anything which we have to do. I don't think no configuration is required here. It's just reference, and you can go to goods shipping determination, and here you can see that the conditions here where you want to be assigned shipping point. So I'm just going to that max sales condition. I'm just taking 01, loading point 1001, and I'll just call it GCM. So GCM already it is proposed by 1000. Okay, then it's good. And then 01, and GCET. So GCET is not there, so I'm just entering that as well. 01. Okay. 0001 and the GCET and 1000. Proposing shipping point. So okay, and if you have any inbound delivery goods receiving point, if you want, you can also create goods receiving point also. Assign goods receiving point. Okay, so planned and store location, what is the shipping point? You can also create. So GCM and GCHS and 1000. And same way GCET and GCH and 1000. So already it is there. Okay, I'm just asking for this one. Okay, so it is already there, it is telling. Okay, so GCM already is there, and GCS also it is there. Okay, now this is also completed. Okay, this shipping determination also it is completed. And if anything which you need to do, you can also cross check it, and you can do for that sales and distribution related anything which you have to do, that also you can do. Common communication, common distribution channels, whatever it is there. So you can put it might be already having that. Okay, but you can cross check. Okay, what it is assigned already, common communication and even common division also it will be there already. Okay, it was already there. This is also you can cross check it. So this is all ST settings. Okay, don't worry about that. No need to worry about that. Okay, so now I'm just going with that. Okay, material extended to sales organization and distribution channel division. So let's go to that metal master record again. Now go to metal master record MM01, extend the sales data. Extend the sales data. Why we need to do the extend? Why we need to extend the sales data? Why we need to extend the sales data? Because we are planning to do STO process. Okay, so STO process via delivery. Via delivery means with ST delivery process. So with ST delivery, if you want to do, then you have to be uh,
Extend
properly
material.
extended to sales data, sales organization data. Okay, so I'm just going here, check that whether it is extended or not extended. So I'm just maintaining that. It might be already extended because third party we are using. So I'm just 241, check properly it is extended or not extended, sales data. Go to MM02, first we'll go to MM02 and why it is coming like this. 1000241, right? Is correct, right? Industry sector 2000, industry sector it is not error. Why it is coming error? It is coming, so okay, somebody deleted might be, but it is created with 2 earlier, I think. Let's see, in the C69, it must record. Go to SC69. Mara table. Enter the material number 1000241. Execute. So it was created with 2. Okay, so 2 it was not there. Somebody deleted. Okay, so that's why it is coming error. So what we need to do here, we cannot do. So what we'll do, we'll create industry sector because this will be block. So I'll just go to create industry sector. Determine the industry sector. So I'll try to create the same because I need to, because some this material was created with 2. I'm just creating with the same. Okay, so MM01 and okay, somewhere it is already locked. Okay, MM01. Okay, now I have already extended to sales data, but I will just extend it to plant. Okay, I just go with that and the GCET and 1000 and 01. Okay, so I'm just extending that here with using this. I'm just extending to my other information, all other information. I will just extend that wherever it is required. I'm just extending the. Okay, so same way you can check for supply plant also whether it is extended or not extended sales data. So TCM 1001, it is already extended. So GCET also it is extended. Okay, so now it is extended to both plans. So here what you need to observe here, the main thing is the division should be assigned. Okay, so the division should be extended. So where is the division? Division should be assigned and the data should be already extended to 1000 and 01. Okay, so 1000 and 01. Now we can also put that. Okay, so if it is GCM, you can put GCM is a supply plan. Okay, so now once material was extended, the second is the condition what we mentioned here. We have to be create a customer master record. So materials are extended, sales data and receiving plant, supply plant also it is extended. Now customer master record you have to create. So XT01, alright. So which we already discussed, right? So you can go to BP and create that. Okay, BP, you can go to BP, create, and you can create a BP. I'll just put that GCEM. So I'll just put the GCET. To understand purpose, I'm putting the plant name directly. Okay. Okay, so then save. Now extend to the sales data also. Customer master card, when you're creating customer master card, you have to extend it to sales data also, company code data and sales data. Now I'm just extending to the, go to change again, I'm extending to sales data. FLC, go to change and FLC 01. So sales data also I'm extending 1000 01 01. I'm just extending that and other details you can fill that. Whatever it is required, you can fill other details wherever it is there, you can fill. And here delivery priority is 01, which you can put, and the delivering plant is GCM. Okay, you can put GCM and storage conditions. You can put all the details, whatever it is required, you can put. Okay, and the pricing group also you can assign, bulk order or occasional buyer, something you can assign. Now save. So GCM supply plan which is assigned, and now we are saving here. Okay, so tax carry, tax classification data is required. So I just go to FLC 00, any company code data information, tax information. Okay, no changes here. FLC 10, sales data. So sorry, it is 301, right? 01 01. Where is this tax information? Okay, here it is there. Okay. Save. So now the this custom master card also is created. Okay. So I have extended, and now we have to create a vendor master card also. So now what we'll do in this case, we'll assign this custom master card in the our receiving plan. So where is the receiving plan? Go to material management and purchasing, the purchasing and the purchase order. This purchase order, go to set up stock transport order. So where is the set up stock transport order? This is the set up stock. Go to receiving plan. Who is the receiving plan here? GCET. So I'm just assigning to the GCET here. And you can GCET you can assign, and you can put that sales organization, distribution channel, division. Okay, so customer already does not exist in the clean one. It's not saved. Saved, right? Okay, so here customer number is different. Okay, so I can take the 31. 31 is the customer number. So to assign the customer number here. So BP number is different and number. So I can put 31 here. Good. Okay, save. So now receiving plan, I have assigned customer number here. Okay, so I am not creating any vendor master card. So I will go directly to create. Okay, and before that you have to do some other settings also, which I said that via STMM delivery, right? We can do that. So I'll go to material management again. Where is the material management here? Material management, purchasing, and purchasing we go to purchase order, and the purchase order you can go to set up stock transporter, and you can go to define, here you can do configure delivery type and available to check all these details you have to do. So here what is the supplying plant here? Who is the supplying plant? Who is the supplying plant here? GCM. So go to new entries. So document type, I'm just taking the UB only. Okay, so if you want to use if you want to do earlier process, okay, I can go and create my own document type. So what document type I can create? I'll go to creating the customized document type by copying this ZUB. I'm just creating a ZUB. Okay, so I'll be extending the valid external number range. Okay, so currently I don't need this one. I'm just removing that number range. Only internal number range is enough for me. I'm just assign that. Okay, if you're creating the externally purchase orders, then it is required, but now where your system only, it will create our PO number always. So I'm just doing. Now I'll be going to here again. My document type is new document type is ZUB, customized document type. I'm just creating. If you want to create something like JET, YB, ZCB, ZKB, like whatever, you can use that. Okay, just for reference only. Okay, now what we'll do, you can go to assign the document type ZUB, Okay, and plant GCM supply plan, and delivery type is NL, which I said, and you can okay, and it's gone NL. Okay, NL is the standard one, and checking rule you can use that. Checking rule you can use for your ST via delivery you are going, so you can assign the ST delivery via delivery. Okay, so this assignment which is required: supply plan, document type, and delivery type, and the checking rule. Okay, so this assignment it is required, and there will be one more configuration which is required: the document type. If you are planning with one step, two step, there is a two-step procedure also is there, one step procedure also it is there. I'm just going first to one step procedure. So enter that GCEM is the supply plan, and GCET is the receiving plan. Okay, and document type is ZUB document type, which I'm using. If you go for one step procedure, you can go for one step procedure. If you're not, you can unselect. Do if you want to go with two step procedure. Under delivery tolerance levels, if you want to go with that, you can select. Okay, so now I'm just saving this one. So this configuration which is required. Now I'll try to create a PO. Okay, and remaining we'll discuss tomorrow. What is the difference? I will tell you. Get UB. I'm just selecting ZUB. Even ZUB also it is supply plant only. Even UB also it will be supply plant only. So supply plant is GCM. Okay,
Yes.
and where we are creating in the purchase organization GCET, and all other options are same. Now I'll be going with that 1003021. So then I'll be enter that plant and the details which is required. Okay. Okay. So who is the supply plant? Who is the supply plant? GCM. Okay, so now you can see earlier if you see that we don't have the same procedure. Even I'm selected UB earlier, now I selected ZUB, both are same, which I copied, and the same item category. Okay, and all it's same, but how system will understand that this procedure is this PO should be created delivery or not. Okay, it will come shipping tab down. You can see that there is a shipping tab will be there. If shipping tab is created, that means the system will try to create delivery for next procedure. So it will go with ST delivery shipping. So you can see delivery type NL, shipping point, priorities, shipping conditions, loading, transportation groups, all we are entering the master data, customer master record and middle master record. Okay, and you can see that the customer number which we created assigned in the configuration, the sales organization distribution channel division, right? So it is creating like this. Now I'm saving this one. So STO PO was created. What is the difference between the earlier STO PO and this STPO? That is stock transfer PO with MM road, no shipping tab. This is the stock transfer via ST delivery. We have the shipping tab. Okay, and this is the delivery type NL. So very important. What is the difference? Okay, clear?
Okay.
Okay, so just what we have to do, we have to create a delivery. What is our step procedures next? We have to create a delivery, outbound delivery. Okay, we have to create outbound delivery. We have to do the PGI, then we have to do the goods receipt. Okay, these three steps have to do. Can we continue or can we close call?
Yes, sir. Pardon?
Can we close the call today or can we
Yes.
continue?
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay.
Okay then, we will continue tomorrow then. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.